level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target. What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
32-yard line.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
It's third down and 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
The pass.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
30-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. That one goes for 8 yards. And again, it's Mahomes. The tight end, Kelce, has it over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mahomes firing complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 40.
And incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelce. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. Finds the open target, Arnold. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now Mahomes. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Open man is Hill. He's got it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney.
By the Giants. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.
Tonight, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the New York Giants.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a man who rewrote Brett Favre's passing records at Southern Miss. It's Nick Mullins. Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver? And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Saints' 31-yard line.
He's going to fire this thing deep right, and he's got him in. Complete.
The pass.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 30 yards. For the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now back to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Giants first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down, New York.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Demario Davis.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the Saints.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now to the right here to Shepard. And out of bounds right around the 20.
The pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fends him off. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
2nd and 2. dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
24-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now pass complete here to Sanders. 7 yards, the pickup there. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699.
2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
And the second down throw on target. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw again. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 4 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 35.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 8 catches, 69 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses have better focus on.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
First down, Giants.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hampton. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
They'll look to throw again. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. The tight end Hill.
Mullins pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
Mullins pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
For Alvin Kamara, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. The 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling.
Graham Gano.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And these guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
By the Giants.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. 10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports.
10, Saints 3.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Fourth down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Giants defense working their way back onto the field now. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call takeaways, and turning those into points for their team. That's why they have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Now Kamara. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
1st and 10.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll move the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hampton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down now. Barkley, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 33-yard line.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And the Giants first
from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a move. And got his man complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To Alvin Kamara. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 44-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the three is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the three is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
At the 30-yard line.
That's complete to Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Giants.
He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you know.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interception?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it.
Intercepted.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
20-yard line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sport. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up
They'll look to throw here. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Ingram. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Giants.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
To the sideline.
Now that'll bring up second down.
Malcolm Jenkins on the coverage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
New York.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
The pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Catch made by Slayton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now it's Barkley. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll go to Barkley again, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Giants are able to grow their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Nick Mullins.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he's going to go down again.
Nick Mullins sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for New York. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
10th carry for Kamara. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll drop the throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
He's across midfield.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
On play action, they'll throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a man open down the middle of the field. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 3rd from the shotgun. He'll look to throw.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they want. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Darius Slayton. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Complete.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Giants.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. That's caught inside the 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. The stop by Marcus.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he puts it through.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And this will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a run back here from Harris. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead and take it, set it aside, and move forward.
2nd and 9 now. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
Michael Thomas.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Intercepted by the Giants.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Saquon Barkley.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Mullins pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. At the
21-yard line.
Escapes the sack. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
By Logan Ryan.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 3rd down, turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Giants' 39-yard line.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
To Josh Hill.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
And that one his first incompletion in its last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw again. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. Interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st down, Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down, New York.
They'll run with Barkley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Barkley, the Giants ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
New York.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
The 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Giants, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.